Yo guys, what is good? Welcome back to a salty episode of the Uncle Sharma channel. I'm not gonna lie, I am salty. Dusan Vlahovic to Juventus looks like it's almost a done deal, which I'm not gonna believe until it actually happens, until I see him wearing that awful black and white shirt. But all the reports are indicating that it's true. And you know, everyone under my videos was recently over the last week asking about Vlahovic to Juventus. What do you think? What's gonna happen? And I was like, nah, not January. Surely not January. But it's happening. It looks like it's happening, and I was wrong on it. And that's I'm not a transfer insider. I just give my opinion, and it's taken everyone by surprise, even Juventus fans, because we didn't know that they had this capability financially to actually pull this off, because they're also in trouble, just like pretty much every other Italian club. But what they're doing is they're going all in. They are, putting all the chips on the table to make top four. They are scared stiff of not making top four. They just about made it last season, if you remember, on the last match day. Faraoni, our former youth player who saved their ass scoring for Hellas Verona because Napoli bottled it. Juventus made him the last match day, and this season once again it looks like Atalanta they're in fourth place at the moment, so Juventus needs some catching up to do, and Vlahovic is the guy that they've decided is the guy that will take them to that top four spot. And it makes sense, he scored more goals than Morata, Keane, all their strikers combined, and of course they didn't replace Cristiano Ronaldo properly, and whatever you think of him, he was guaranteed goals in the league, especially 20 plus goals. Morata and Keane definitely don't guarantee that, and it looks like to make space for that financially, Morata could be on the way out. Either goes back to Atletico if they end his loan, or he goes to Barcelona, because there's an option to buy from Atletico Morata at the moment. I don't know how that guy gets to play all these big clubs. And yeah, Vlahovic comes in. He's going to be around 7 million net wages, which costs around gross 13-14 million, plus the amortization for his cost. So they're talking about 60-70 million straight cash. Let's see what the actual deal is, which is going to be spread over 4 or 5 years. It probably costs around 10-15 million, let's see. So overall it's going to be a 25-30 million per year cost of Vlahovic to them, which for them is doable if Morata leaves, as we said. If someone like Ramsey, Rabiot, one of these inflated wages, leaves their books as well. Let's see what happens with Bala in the summer. Now the Bala situation gets even more interesting. Does this convince him to stay, or does this even push him out even more, because they might not be able to afford him? Or De Ligt as well in the summer. Keep an eye out for De Ligt potentially being sold to make space for this. But this is Agnelli going all in, as I said. And there's a big statement to the Serie A. Everyone's thinking that Juventus are in a crisis, Juventus are done. And this is, them saying, nah, mate, we're not done. And, historically, I always tell people, the Agnelli family, Juventus, they're one of the most powerful families in Italy. Like, his political power, financial power that they have is ridiculous. And once again, Fiorentina bending over for Juventus, just like they did with Chiesa, just like they did with Bernardeschi in the past when they did it with Baggio. Like, Fiorentina fans must be, I would lose, hope with this team if you're always selling to their supposed one of their big rivals, because Fiorentina and Juventus are historically rivals. And the fans don't like each other, and there's already some strong banners coming out against Vlahovic for doing this move. But as a Fiorentina fan, you must be very concerned about the fact that Commisso said all these things about not selling to Juve. Now once again it looks like they're bending over for Juventus. Let's see if the deal is as favorable to Juventus as the Chiesa one. The deal for Chiesa was with a loan with a lot of details in there that are very favorable to Juventus, and paid over many years. Yeah, if you guys know me, if you follow me on Twitter, I've been running Vlahovic propagandas pretty much since he burst onto the scene, or just even before he burst onto the scene. I just felt like this guy was the truth, and he has turned out to be the truth, and I always thought he was the right guy for the post Lukaku. But of course, Inter's financial circumstances at the moment just didn't make it happen. Morata did confirm that Inter talked to Vlahovic or Fiorentina to try to get him, but couldn't make it happen. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I am a bit salty about it. But now also, as you guys know, I'm also shameless now. I'm gonna completely do a U-turn on Vlahovic and act like I never rated him, and now I move on to different propagandas, different agendas, which probably, you know, Scamacca. At the moment, Scamacca looks like to be the guy for the future. Let's see what happens on that. Inter are confirmed to be interested in Scamacca. So wait on developments on that. And Inter not sitting on their you know, just waiting and watching what Juve are doing. There's some movements going on. Ausilio and Beppe are cooking at the moment, and I'll keep you guys updated on what's going on there. I'm on my lunch break, but I can't take my eyes off Twitter and the football websites because things are popping off today. So make sure you keep an eye out for the channel for my regular updates on what's going on. And yeah, guys, let me know in the comments below what you guys make of this Vlahovic move to Juventus. Are they going to make top 4 with Vlahovic? Is he the right move long term for them? Should they go all in on a 21-year-old? Or is this a bad move for them? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure you're leaving a thumbs up, guys, to support the channel and the algorithm. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe. And always, guys, forza Inter.